name is Leanne Elliott, and our passage today is from Mark chapter 10, verses 35 through 40. This is not one of Jesus' parables. However, a parable is just a simple story that is used to teach a moral or spiritual lesson, and I think this passage can be a parable for all of us. In this text, James and John come forward to Jesus and say, "Teacher, we want you to do for us what we ask of you." Jesus replies, asking them what it is that they want, and they tell him they want to be granted to sit at his right hand and at his left in his glory. Jesus says, "You do not know what you are asking," and goes on to talk about being able to drink of his cup and be baptized in his baptism. Naturally, James and John reply, "We are able." Jesus reminds them that the cup he drinks, they will drink, and the baptism he is baptized with, they will also. But their request is not his to grant. It is for those whom it has been prepared. What stands out to me the most in this passage is their original statement. "Teacher, we want you to do for us what we ask of you." For me, it's easy to fall into this place where I ask God for things I want, and I expect God to answer the way that I want. Clearly, I know what's best for me, so I'm just helping God out. It doesn't quite work that way, however. God does answer our prayers, and sometimes we cannot see it in the moment, but when we are removed from the situation, we can look back and really see how God was at work. God wants us to ask our questions. I believe it's important that we do. But it is also important to remember that just because we want something does not mean our wish will be granted. As my father loves to say, it's good to want, it builds character. I don't shy away from asking God even my silliest requests. I remind myself that sometimes I ask just to make myself feel better. Then I sit back and I take a look at all the ways God is at work in my life every day, even if my prayer is not answered the way I want it to be. I may not sit at Jesus' right hand or at his left, but every week at communion I drink from his cup and I remember that I am a child of God, baptized in his name.